Bonjour, je m'appelle Sara et vous êtes la bienvenue à mon cours de français. Hello, my name is Sara and welcome to my French class. I'm originally from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and currently live in Los Angeles. I've been living downtown here for over a decade now and have multiple diplomas in multiple languages. So I have two in French, two in English, so a high school in French, a college in French, then another college in English, and a university in English. So as you can see, I speak many languages. I'm fluent in French, English, Turkish, and Farsi, and I'm functional in Spanish. Yo hablo un poquito en español también. You kind of have to when you live in California, or you don't have to, but you should. It's a beautiful language. Why not learn it and be part of, most of the people that speak Spanish here. So I'm a huge fan of languages. I'm a huge fan of connecting with people. I loved to travel. I traveled a lot in my lifetime career, and I've met all kinds of people from different backgrounds. And to me, the world is a beautiful place. So the more languages you speak, the merrier, the more you can connect with people, the more you can understand them, and it just broadens your horizon. So with that being said, in my class, we don't judge. I don't care if you have an accent. Hey, listen, everyone has an accent. I have an accent. Every time I go to France, they're like, hey, you're from Montreal. I can tell from your accent. So, we all have accents. And what do accents mean? They show who you are, where you're from. They also demonstrate that you speak multiple languages. So it's actually a compliment to have an accent. It means that you speak more than one language. So, why not? Why not, right? So there's no judging. And I highly recommend you not letting an accent stop you from learning a brand new language. Now, I speak many languages. I find languages very beautiful. My favorite is French because you have a tonation and it's like, singing poetry. So I'm very excited to put my classes online and to open it to everyone here on an international level. So whoever wants can come and look at my videos and learn. It's very important to follow the order because you have to understand how to pronounce a certain letter before you actually read a word. So if you can't pronounce it properly, then why move on to the next step, right? So we have to master that first. Just as an example, to throw it out there. I'm gonna, go into crazy details with these within the class, but just so that you understand, the word beaucoup, E-A-U is O. O-U is U. So beaucoup is written B-E-A-U-C-O-U-P. Now, if you didn't know these combinations, you wouldn't know how to pronounce it. So that's why I can't emphasize enough that you have to go with the order. You don't have to, but if you don't go with the order, you will be overwhelmed. You're going to learn things you don't understand, and the logic's not going to be there. So again, the order is important. Now, whenever I get hired for classes, my classes are 50 pages per class, 1 hour per week, 2 months time, 8 weeks total, and you can communicate in French. You have everything you need from numbers, from letters, from conjugating verbs, telling time, telling the date, wanting to go somewhere. You'll be able to definitely communicate and function. You'll have everything in your possession to do so. If you only stick to the videos, the same thing. You'll definitely be able to learn. However, it won't be as customized. When I went to school, we didn't have laptops, so we had to write everything down. I can write at the speed of light as a consequence, but I can write really, really fast. And for me, writing it down, it would subconsciously program me into like learning the language, right? So let's say nowadays it's more like you go online, you download the material, you read it, and then you move on to the next chapter. So a little bit harder to grasp. But again, that technology enables you to open the course material to everybody around the world. So there's benefits and disadvantages and advantages to everything. So online, a bit more difficult, but if you do follow my classes in an order, you'll have everything you need. And again, you can hire a private tutor or me or whoever you have in your environment so that they can say, that's not how it is. This is how it is. And then that correction is what's going to set you on the right path. So I recommend watching other YouTube videos or teleseries. soap operas. It doesn't matter. Just watch as much as you can and listen as much as you can and try to communicate as much as you can so that you can practice. What I don't recommend are the instant translation apps. I've been driving with a navigation here, LA. You kind of have to with all the traffic and the road closures, but I'm super dependent on it. I don't feel comfortable driving without it. Why? Because I don't have to think. It does all the work for me. Next thing I know, I'm already at my destination. I don't even know how I got there. That's what the app does. So if you speak in English and then you have instant translation, you're not going to learn the language. You will be dependent on the app, and then you'll be insecure. So why not just not use the app unless you're really stuck, and then try to figure it out on your own? And then it just takes 1, 2, or 3 times to figure it out on your own, and it does sink in. So then you know the language with practice. So again, highly recommend that. Now for the books, you can purchase these online, but I would recommend you purchasing them from your local bookstore if they have, of course. And if not, go online. Bescherelle, La Conjugaison. This is a wonderful book. We had this throughout the entire high school. It wasn't just a year or two. It was literally throughout the entire high school. These are perfect for conjugations. You have every single possible tense. And again, we're going to stick to just past, present, future. We have a long time ago in the past. We have in the recent past. We have present, progressive present, near future, and then further in the future. So, and way more than that, but I'm just going to stick to past, present, future, and eventually we'll up level the classes so that we can get out of beginners and then hit a higher level of difficulty. So at that point, we'll do the rest, but very important book to have. Second book I would recommend, it doesn't have to be this one, but it's a visual dictionary. Now, when it comes to visuals, it helps to actually have the image next to it. If I give you a list of all the words in English and then next to it, all the words in French, it's going to be impossible to memorize them all. It's going to be very difficult unless you're gifted. Again, I'm speaking of, for the average person. Me personally, I wouldn't be able to do it. So when I have something like this, grandma, grandpa, mother, and then it's translated, this is amazing. So it helps a lot. And you have everything in these dictionary books. So again, it doesn't have to be this one, but try to make it visual if you can. It just helps with the learning process. Now you have other books like Orthographe and Grammaire. The reason why I don't recommend these is because they're all in French. So to read instructions in French without knowing the language is useless. So it's not going to teach you how to have, how to create sentences if you barely understand, let's say, the instructions, right? So we have to start with the beginner's level, and hence why I'm not recommending these 2 other books from Bescherelle. Only La Conjugaison for now. So in the near future, if I get enough traction with this channel, I'm going to open Q&A live question sessions. So you can just come online with me. We'll chat. If you have questions, I'll answer them. I'll try to put a video up once a week. Of course, I'll put more if I can. But definitely the Q&A for me, those are important. So I want to make sure you guys grasp the information. And if I see that you don't, then of course I want to make videos that are a little bit more different. Now, my videos are going to be like a class. I'm old school. I'm born in the 80s. So for me, a formal class is how I learn. And of course, this is the beginning. It's just the start. So if things get good, then we'll have way more interaction. So again, it's very important to interact with my videos. Comment, like, share, whatever you can in order to participate. And if you can show your support, that'd be wonderful. And if I have a lot of support, then for sure I'll do like daily videos if that's what it takes. So like I said, I love this language. I speak many languages, but it's my favorite because it's singing poetry. And I wish that everybody can speak French. I had the honor to grow up in a French town and to learn the language. So why not spread the love, spread the knowledge, so that all of you guys can have the honor of speaking with me or speaking with anybody else in a different language that you're proud of. So thank you. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a blessed day.